has become a buzzword on the internet and in news organizations worldwide. While it seems easy to understand, determining what's fake or not is difficult. Many people rely on gut feel in deciding what is credible or not. This undermines real news. Unlike fake news, real news goes through vetting by newsrooms with processes for mistakes. Editorial board and writers are disclosed. But nowadays, the term is even used to attack legitimate news organizations. In some cases, it comes from people accused of being in the center of disinformation campaigns. First Draft's Claire Wardle says the term fake news does not describe the complexity of misinformation and disinformation. Wardle describes misinformation as the inadvertent sharing of false information. Disinformation as the deliberate creation and sharing of information known to be false. She explains that the current information ecosystem breaks down into three elements: the different types of content that are being created and shared, the motivations of those who create this content, the ways content is being disseminated. According to Wardle, there are 7 types of misinformation and disinformation. Satire, which has no intention to cause harm but has potential to fool. Misleading use of information to frame an issue or individual. Impersonation of genuine sources. Total fabrication of new content to deceive and do harm. False connections between the content and the headlines, visuals, or captions. Sharing genuine content with false contextual information. And manipulation of genuine information or imagery. There are various motivations behind the creation of these content: poor journalism, parody, passion, provocation, partisanship, profit, political influence, or propaganda. False information may then be disseminated in various ways: unwittingly shared on social media, amplified by journalists, pushed out by loosely connected groups attempting to influence public opinion, and disseminated as part of sophisticated disinformation campaigns using bots and troll factories. With the global rise of social media, spreading disinformation online has become so much easier.
There's a quote usually attributed to the writer Mark Twain that goes, "A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes." Funny thing about that, there's reason to doubt that Mark Twain ever said this at all, thus, ironically, proving the point. And today, the quote, whoever said it, is truer than ever before. In previous decades, most media with global reach consisted of several major newspapers and networks which had the resources to gather information directly. Outlets like Reuters and the Associated Press that aggregate or re-report stories were relatively rare compared to today. The speed with which information spreads now has created the ideal conditions for a phenomenon known as circular reporting. This is when publication A publishes misinformation, publication B reprints it, and publication A then cites B as the source for the information. It's also considered a form of circular reporting when multiple publications report on the same initial piece of false information, which then appears to another author as having been verified by multiple sources. For instance, the 1998 publication of a single pseudoscientific paper arguing that routine vaccination of children causes autism inspired an entire anti-vaccination movement, despite the fact that the original paper has repeatedly been discredited by the scientific community. Deliberately unvaccinated children are now contracting contagious diseases that had been virtually eradicated in the United States, with some infections proving fatal. In a slightly less dire example, satirical articles that are formatted to resemble real ones can also be picked up by outlets not in on the joke. For example, a joke article in the reputable British Medical Journal entitled "Energy Expenditure in Adolescents Playing New Generation Computer Games" has been referenced in serious science publications over 400 times. User-generated content, such as wikis, are also a common contributor to circular reporting. As more writers come to rely on such pages for quick information, an unverified fact in a wiki page can make its way into a published article that may later be added as a citation for the very same wiki information, making it much harder to debunk. Recent advances in communication technology have had immeasurable benefits in breaking down the barriers between information and people. But our desire for quick answers may overpower the desire to be certain of their validity. And when this bias can be multiplied by billions of people around the world nearly instantaneously, more caution is in order. Avoiding sensationalist media, searching for criticisms of suspicious information, and tracing the original source of a report can help slow down a lie, giving the truth more time to put on its shoes.
Okay, let's talk about phishing. No, not that phishing. Phishing is a kind of online scam. You know, you're contacted by a person or company, often through email, regarding something important. You click on a link and are then asked to give away valuable information, like a password or bank account number. But nobody ever falls for this, right? Wrong. If phishing scams didn't work, they wouldn't exist. But how come they work so well? 1. We love to click, and the internet was made for clicking. It's that simple. Click, 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 clickety, click. 2. Our smart brain loves to take shortcuts and predict things. Phishing scams use lookalike web and email addresses that are spelled wrong, and we still get fooled. 3. We are hardwired to respond to emotions. Curiosity, trust, fear, desire, generosity. 4. Urgency. Phishing scams always prompt us to act fast. What do these 4 points all have in common? They can cause an automatic reaction bypassing our critical thinking. Time to put phishing scams under the microscope. Favorite channels: email, phone call, SMS. Common traits: unexpected, asking to bypass a usual process, trying to trigger an emotion. Most efficient when we are tired, stressed, or conversely, very happy. Believe it or not, we are more likely to be fooled right before a vacation or after receiving really good news. If faced with what could be a phishing attempt, stop. Then look at it again more closely for details. Do a double verification by searching online for information on the company that has contacted you or telephoning the person that has just emailed you. With this knowledge, you are now more prepared to escape phishing. No, not that phishing.
Welcome to this video about the dangers of misinformation with AI. In this video, we will explore how the use of artificial intelligence can lead to the spread of false or misleading information, and the potential consequences for individuals and society as a whole. Artificial intelligence is a powerful tool that can be used to automate various tasks and improve efficiency. AI can be used to create and spread fake news, hoaxes, and propaganda. It can also be used to manipulate images and videos, making it difficult to distinguish between real and fake content. The rapid spread of such false information through social media and other online platforms can cause panic, confusion, and harm to individuals and communities. Moreover, AI can be programmed to target specific groups of people with misinformation, such as political propaganda or hate speech. This can exacerbate social and political divisions, leading to violence and conflict. The use of AI-generated deepfakes in election campaigns, for example, can have a significant impact on the outcome of the election and undermine the democratic process. AI can also be used to amplify existing biases and prejudices in society. This is because AI algorithms are often trained on biased datasets that reflect the biases of their creators. This can result in AI systems that discriminate against certain groups of people, such as women or ethnic minorities. For example, AI-powered hiring tools have been found to discriminate against women because they were trained on datasets that favored male applicants. The use of AI for misinformation and propaganda is not limited to malicious actors. Even well-intentioned organizations can unintentionally spread false information through the use of AI. This can happen when organizations rely too heavily on AI-generated insights without properly verifying their accuracy. This can lead to incorrect assumptions and decisions that have serious consequences. In conclusion, the dangers of misinformation with AI are real and must be taken seriously. The spread of false information can have serious consequences for individuals and society as a whole. It is essential that organizations and individuals use AI responsibly and take steps to mitigate the risks of misinformation. This includes verifying the accuracy of AI-generated insights, using unbiased datasets to train AI algorithms, and developing tools to detect and combat misinformation. Ultimately, it is up to us to ensure that AI is used in a way that benefits society and promotes truth and accuracy. Thank you for watching this video about the dangers of misinformation with AI. If you found this video informative, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up to stay informed about the latest developments in AI and its impact on our world. Together, we can ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly to benefit society.
Misinformation.
Misinformation.
Fehlinformation.
Misinformation. We hear a lot about it.
We are exposed to a lot of it.
It's a huge problem.
Ça crée de la confusion.
Confused people don't make good decisions.
Essere muniti di informazioni accurate è vitale.
Wir haben alle ein Recht auf die Fakten.
The facts.
Les faits.
Misinformation impacts everyone.